Hey everybody, Tracy Brown here. I am the author of the book Stained Glass Spirit, Becoming a Spiritual Community Where Oneness Does Not Require Sameness. And every month we get together and recommit to being leaders in inclusive spiritual communities by joining together in prayer. If this is your first exposure to me or to the Prayer for Inclusion, I invite you to visit stainedglassspirit.net or Stained Glass Spirit on Facebook. For throughout the month, there are quotations and inspirational messages and updates about things that are going on to encourage you or to support you in your commitment to being inclusive in spiritual communities. You can also follow us on the New Thought Media Network, where every Tuesday at noon Mountain Time, we do the show Inclusive Churches. But thanks for joining right here and right now. We simply take a few minutes to recommit to being inclusive by intentionally claiming what is possible through prayer. So please join me. Center in whatever way is most natural, most effective for you. That might be by following the breath, breathing in, holding, and breathing out. That may be by simply closing your eyes and turning your focus inward. That may mean sitting in a specific spot, or it may mean simply relaxing into the truth. I breathe this moment knowing that the breath that I am breathing is the breath that all are breathing. There is only one breath, there is only one life, there is only one creator, and that creator is consistently, continually breathing life into all of creation. There is no limit to what this one creator can create, and it creates from itself. So everything created and everyone created is created from this basis of good. I know this is true for me, and that at my very source, my true essential nature is a nature of good because it reflects the nature of that which created me, the example of perfect good. This is my truth, and it is the truth of everyone within the sound of my voice, for it is the truth of all life. That is what gives me the authority to speak this word, knowing that it is Spirit's highest vision for humanity. I claim and declare in this very moment that everyone I come into contact with and everyone who is attracted to the spiritual community that I am a part of, everyone with no exception is an expression of this one creator. And because of that, I am related to them. I am connected to them in a way that is unbreakable, unshakable, and eternal. Knowing this to be true, I recommit in this moment to meet and to greet and to serve every person who comes to or is served by and supported by the spiritual community I am a part of. I do it as an expression of God. I see them as an expression of God. I know that as expressions of God, we are created, and I commit to living in harmony with them. I commit to being curious about how God shows up in this unique way as me, as them, as all of us collectively. And I commit to being the example of God's love in greeting and meeting and worshiping with, exploring with each of the kinds of people, each person and each group of people. I'm so grateful for the opportunity to, in this moment, once again center in the capital T truth. I am so grateful that I have the opportunity to choose to be inclusive. And I am so grateful that through me, this one creator gets to greet and meet and build community with so many of its beloveds. From this gratitude, it is easy to simply relax and step back and know that spiritual law is working now as it always does, and this commitment is being nurtured, and this commitment is being instilled at a deeper level, and this commitment is to be delivered as spiritual law always does. And so I can let go and let God, and we can affirm this as true together by saying Amen, and so it is. Breathing it in and letting it go a little bit deeper. We come back into this present moment. And again, I just want to thank you for joining me today. And I hope that this prayer inspires you the same way it inspires me to stay committed to being inclusive, even when it may be difficult, even when it may be challenging, even when there are people who are not in agreement with being inclusive. We can make a difference. Let us build our spiritual communities. Let us serve and be the message of God in so many ways to so many different kinds of people. This is what is important, and this is what we commit to now. I'll see you over at stainedglassspirit.net or in Stained Glass Spirit on Facebook. And until we meet again, please, please be the model, be the example of love in action.